friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is going to be a different video for me. This is going to be a first impressions on a brush set, which I've never actually done before. And before we get started, I do just want to say that these products were sent to me, but I don't have any obligation to make this video. I'm not getting paid, it's not sponsored, nothing like that. I just got them sent to me because the company reached out to me, and I thought that this was just something that I should give a try because I've never tried anything like this, and I feel like you guys would want to know what I think about it. Let me actually tell you what it is. This is a multi-purpose makeup brush set. It's 10 pieces from a brand called Summifit, and I am about 85% sure that's not how you say it, but that's how I say it. I'm gonna leave it right here. Say it how you please. I'm not really sure on the right pronunciation. It's like Summifit, Summifit. This is supposed to be this is the box, by the way. This is supposed to be kind of like a dupe for the Artis brushes, and that's why when I saw this I was super interested because I've never actually tried the Artis brushes because they are so expensive. So I was really excited to give these brushes a try and see if I like them because I've never even tried a style of brush like this. It's just like that toothbrush kind of shape that's super popular on Instagram. I've never tried anything like this shape, and I have no idea how I would feel about it because it's just so bizarre to me, and I feel like using this, like you'll see in the first impressions of me actually applying it, it just feels so different and so weird. So it's definitely something to get used to, but I feel like this is a good way to kind of figure out if you like this kind of a brush before you go ahead and take the plunge and spend $27 trillion on a brush. These brushes are actually available on Amazon, which, I mean, who doesn't shop on Amazon? So I'm gonna leave it down below. It's super inexpensive for these 10 brushes. I think it's 16 or 17 bucks, which compared to Artis prices, that's really good. So I'm gonna leave a link down below where you can get the brushes. I believe that they did actually give me a discount code, so I'll leave that down below as well, just in case you guys are looking for a brush set like this. I do not get any type of commission from you using the discount code or the link, but I will leave it down below. Anyways, if you guys want to see my first impressions on these brushes, then please just keep on watching. And if you do like the video and you do like to see videos kind of like this, definitely leave me a comment below because, like I said, this is something I never really do. But once the company reached out to me, I thought that it would be just like a really good idea to just kind of start things like this so that you guys kind of get my opinions on more broad horizons than just foundations. That's kind of like the only first impressions I've ever actually done on my channel is first impressions. It's foundations. But yeah, if you want to see my first, I feel like I've been talking for like 30 minutes. If you want to see my first impressions, please just keep on watching. Please. Okay, so this is what the box looks like when you get it. I did just open it a little bit. And one thing that I have to say that I noticed right away, kind of random, has nothing to actually do with the brushes, but this kind of came apart immediately as I opened it. I don't know if you can tell, but I just went like this. I didn't do anything crazy, and it's already kind of like falling apart. So I would be careful when you're opening it, but then you just get your brushes on the inside. It looks kind of like a Ziploc bag. You just kind of open it that way. And they all have their own plastic wrapping, which I think is really good. I wouldn't want them to just be hanging out together in there. On the back, you do have numbers for the brushes, but it doesn't really say what the purpose is or what it would be best used for or anything like that. And this is made in China. I just see that like written over here. So just for anybody who that would bother, I guess, just be wary of that. This is the first brush, which I believe is the #1 brush. And this looks like it'd be a good size for foundation. Very, very, very soft bristles just by feeling it. This feels amazing. And I do have to say, I do really like the pink, like metallic handle on this. And it is very bendy. Just by touching it, I can see that it has like a lot of give to it, which kind of makes me nervous because I feel like I would be like attacking my face and it just kind of like snap off. So this next one, I believe is the #2. Yes, this next one is the #2. Which looks like it could be more of like a precise foundation brush, probably get more coverage with this. The next brush in here is the #3 brush. This one I think would be better for concealer. Again, super duper soft. So this is the #4. This #3 we just went over. This is #4. So it's a little, I'm looking in the viewfinder because like I don't actually have something in front of me to actually look at these. So you can tell that I probably should stay here. This is #4. It's a little bit smaller. I don't see any writing on the handles at all telling you what the brand is, telling you what number or anything like that. But this one would probably also be good for concealer. Actually, this one would probably be better. I think I like the Pore better for concealer. This one would probably blend it out a little bit more seamlessly, but I feel like this one would actually keep the concealer where it needs to be. And again, freakishly soft. The next one, of course, is the number 5, which I believe is this one. And I'm just taking the plastic off. It just looks like this. It's super small. And I don't really know what I would use this for. I don't think I would use any of these brushes for my eyes, to be honest with you. I just feel like the application of eyeshadow with this would be really weird. I'm going to try it out with you guys probably, but I don't know. Maybe like eyeshadow base I would apply with this. So the next one, I believe, is this one, which would be the number 6. It is like freakishly skinny. This one looks probably the most like a toothbrush. Look at it. That looks like a toothbrush. Like, I'm just like getting in there. It's really, really skinny, really thin, and really soft still. I'd probably also use this for contouring my nose. That's probably the only thing I would use this for. I don't know what else I would, like, no. The next one is number 7, which I believe is this one. And this is just a very small version of the one that we just used. Again, probably the same thing. I don't think I need like 7 brushes to contour my nose with, but I don't think I would use this in my eyes at all. Like, what would I don't know. Maybe if I was doing eyeliner. The next one is the number 8, which is an even smaller version of that one. This one kind of looks like a flat brush. It looks like a MAC 242, but like sideways. Like, I could probably pack on eyeshadow like that. That'd be really uncomfortable, but I feel like I could do that. I don't think I would even use this one to contour my nose because it's too small. I feel like it would just draw like a line. And again, eyeliner maybe. Number 9 and 10 look exactly the same in the pictures. I have to figure out which is which in real life. They look kind of the same in person too. I'm gonna take them out and show you. This is what they look like. They look pretty similar. This one looks like it kind of got a little bit damaged like in the box, but nothing crazy. So again, I'm sure these are for eyeshadow. Blending eyeshadow like throughout the crease. So I'm going to start off with the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. I'm really not doing any type of tutorial right now. I actually have no idea what kind of makeup I'm going to do. And it's also like 10 o'clock at night and I'm going 0 places. So it's really not that serious. But I'm sure I'll still end up with a smoky eye. For my T-zone, I'm just going to take the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. You know, nothing crazy, nothing special. For my foundation, I'm using the Hello Flawless by Benefit in the color Hazelnut, which is what it looks like. I do really like this foundation. I just feel like it's very dewy and it's not ideal for oily skin. I feel like if I'm gonna judge a brush, I need to do it with something that I already know works. I'm gonna try the number 1 brush for right now. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Like, what's really gonna happen? Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna do it. Let's just go. If I don't like it, which I already feel like I don't like it, I might switch to another brush. Let's see. I feel like it's too big. Like, I feel like I have no actual control over where the brush is going. I feel like it's just going. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like I'm not controlling the brush. It's kind of just doing its own thing. Let's go down to the next one, which is the number 2, which is like significantly smaller. I like this one better, for sure, already. It feels so weird to blend like this. Okay, so first off, I think I really don't like the first brush, the number 10, I'm sorry, the number 1. I don't like this because I feel like it's too big. You kind of can't really get any precision with this. It kind of just goes wherever it wants to, especially with the fact that it's kind of more flexible at the handle. But the number 2 brush, I think I really like for foundation. Like, I would continue to use this. I think it doesn't look streaky, it doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look, I have like a little hair right there. Not from the brush, from my eyebrows, because I just did them. So, usually the next thing I would do are my brows. But I'm going to do my concealer just because it's right here, and like, why not? I also am super anxious to try this concealer. I've never tried this concealer before, and I can't wait. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I got mine in the color Tan Sand because it was the only one that was in stock, but I actually think this is the best color for me anyway, so I won. I think for this, I'm going to use the number 4. I believe this is the number 4 brush. Again, they don't have numbers on them, which I really, really wish that they did. So that like at least when I'm doing a makeup tutorial, I could say like I'm grabbing the brush number 2 or the brush number 3. So I'm going to use this and I'm just going to put it everywhere you guys always see me. Highlight and conceal. This dope applicator is gigantic. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, this color is perfect. Obviously. Wow, this feels weird. Oh my god, this feels really weird. It's definitely a good size. I don't know about getting in this inner corner, but I could always blend like a little more. Still ridiculously soft. I might have put a lot of concealer, which I mean, is that news to anybody? Probably not. Yeah, I don't like this. Not that I don't like the brush, I just don't like blending out my concealer with something like this. It just feels odd and like I feel like it's not even blending it really, like it's just kind of leaving it there. I'm gonna go in with the same brush number 2 that I used for my foundation and try to actually blend this out because I don't feel like that other brush did anything. See, this is like, look at my forehead right now. Yeah, this definitely worked better, but I still don't think I like the method of blending out concealer with this in general. So I'm going to use the Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC, and I feel like I'm going to use this brush, which I believe is the number 5 brush. And I just feel like this would be the best to use for that, but I'm not sure. So I'm just going to dip it in directly. Okay. That's more like Katie's eyeshadow primer. I actually kind of like this for eyeshadow primer. I feel like it's not as streaky as the brush that I usually use, which I mean doesn't really matter because you're going to put eyeshadow over it anyways. But it just gives like a really flawless base. This brush be soft. Gotta cover that mole, you know. Honestly, this is like these are the only 2 eyeshadow like blending brushes. So I'm just gonna take this one, I guess. I don't really know which is which, but these are the 2, like these are 9 and 10. So just pick one. I'm gonna take a light shade because I don't want to go in with something crazy. I'm using the Tarteist Pro palette, which I just recently got, and I do plan on filming like a full tutorial with it and even include swatches because you guys told me on Snapchat that it's necessary. So I'm going to do that, but for today I'm just going to use it a little bit. I'm going to take the color Innocent, which is this color. Wow, that's awkward. You can see like everything. Look at that mess. Look at, okay. Anyway, I'm going to take the color Innocent, which is just right here, just because I really don't want to go in with anything too crazy because I don't know how this brush is going to like lay down the product and everything. So I'm just going to go in my crease and that looks horrible. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like super harsh. No. Absolutely not. Please hold. I'm gonna go into my lid color, which is the color Industrial from the Melt. Oh my god, what stack is this? Oh my god, gunmetal stack. Haha. And I'm gonna take the number 8 brush, I believe. It's the smallest of like the skinny brushes. And I'm just going to go into it like I would with a regular old flat brush. It's kind of hard to get it on the brush because like if you turn it to the side, it's like touching the handle, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to start by putting it on the center of the lid. I feel like I should have used like a base with this, but do I make sense? Not mostly. It's hard to pack on the product. It's kind of like you instinctively just want to like swipe it with this kind of a brush. I'm going to take the bigger version of the brush that we just used. So this would be the number 7 brush. And I'm going to dip into the black color in the palette, which is called Punk. And I'm going to like potentially use this as eyeliner. Just right at the lash line. I'm not doing any like wing or anything. I just want this to be kind of at the root of my lashes. Which I feel like, oh my god, look at all this fallout. That's not good. I feel like it's not bad, but I don't know if this would be ideal for actual eyeliner, where you would want it to be more precise, or you want to do like a cat eye or something. I don't know. I don't know about that. I want to try it for contouring and stuff, and I'll finish up the eyes off camera, of course, because I don't think I'm going to use any of these brushes for the rest of my eyes. So for contouring, I think maybe the brush that I used for my concealer would be good. So I'm just going to go into my favorite contour palette ever. You could, of course, use this for cream contouring. But I just want to try it with regular powders because I use those more so than creams. And I just took some of that color. I just took some of that contour color you guys see me use all the time. And I'm just absolutely not. Maybe for cream contouring, I could see like blending this upwards with this brush. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Alright, so I've tried pretty much the majority of the brushes. So what I'm going to do is just finish up my face off camera because I'm not going to use them for pretty much the rest of it. So no point in doing it on camera. And then I'll come back and I'll let you guys know my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm basically done. I'm just missing one thing, which is my nose contour. And that's because I forgot that I wanted to use this brush for that. This one is the number 6, which is the longest of them. I probably could have used the one under this one, but it's dirty, so we're going to try this one. And I'm using also the Makeup Shayla contour palette, that lighter shade, and I'm barely dipping my brush in there, which is what I usually do with this. And I'm just gonna go on this. Oh, no. Okay, can I blend that? Is this about to mess up my entire face? I feel like it is. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try the other side. And I mean, I'm barely dipping my brush in there, so like there's no need for that. And that line is mad crooked. Something I'd have to play around with, but you could definitely see it did give that shape. So first impressions, it's nice. I'm gonna keep playing with it and see how it goes. Okay, so my final thoughts on this brush set. I like it a lot because I feel like you get so many brushes for such a good price, and this kind of a brush, like this toothbrush looking type of situation, is really popular right now. So if you want to try the trend without spending so much money, because those Artis brushes are so much money, it just kills me, then I think this is a really good option that you have, and it's really well priced. I don't love every single brush. I don't think I'm going to get use out of every single brush, but I think the foundation brushes I will definitely use, and the nose contouring I just have to keep trying and like play around with it, but I think eventually I'm going to get used to it and I'm going to be loving it. I really hate my contour because I feel like that brush just like did no like justice at all for my contour. Like it just doesn't look right because of that brush. So I'm not a fan of that for sure, but I definitely do like the concept and I definitely do like the price. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. All the information will be linked down below, as well as everything that I used today and links to some of my previous videos as well. And I feel like that's all I gotta say, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hi friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, finally, because I honestly feel like I haven't filmed in like maybe 3.5 weeks. It has been so